in the relative center on this question who are relatively pro-immigration, and they are good people about this one issue. I think they are. Yeah. So whoever, left or right, has to cut their deal to win in the center and to get the 60 votes. They're going to have to deal with these people. So the good thing, if you're concerned about immigration, you want a solution to it. You want a true comprehensive solution, which includes some kind of restraint on illegal hiring, opportunities for people to become certainly green card people and maybe citizens. There is a route, and it only goes through those guys in the middle. So I know
you think Donald Trump is going to sign immigration reform?
I'm just saying if there's going to be any change in the immigration law, it's going to have to go through these guys.
I can't imagine. I mean, Donald Trump.
They're not going to build a wall.
Donald Trump campaigned on building a wall. Donald Trump campaigned on deporting more than 10 million people. He campaigned on Mexican immigrants being rapists. This is not a guy who's going to
It's not
sign,
a tyranny.
He's not going to sign. He has to sign the legislation.
He will deal where he has to deal to win.
This debate has ended up among the same through two presidents. This debate has ended up in the hands of the same group of bipartisan senators.
They're the ones who'll decide.
The late Ted Kennedy was in the middle of it.
He was definitely in the middle.
And John McCain and George W. Bush, and they had an opportunity, a window to do something done. It was ultimately sabotaged by Republicans. But you're right. I mean, lawmaking is very different than running the kind of campaign he ran. And people are really scared. So I think that's a really important
Most of the campaigning is BS. Let's be honest about it. It's saying stuff to get votes. When he gets to the presidency, if he's the winner, I don't know who the winner is tonight, either person has to succeed as president. And the only way to succeed as president is to pass law that you can sign.
Right. And
that's it.
That has what you described as a 63% approval rating among the public.
You guys, what lesson did the Republican Party just teach itself about the politics of immigration reform? I mean, in the primary, was there any worse vulnerability for any Republican running for office than having been soft on immigration reform, right? And then the guy that they picked was not a guy who's just a hardliner on immigration reform. He's the build the wall guy. They're not looking at this thinking, God, you know, we really got to deal with this immigration issue. They took they went harder and harder and harder line on this, and the people who went the hardest line got the biggest rewards. And that is not a recipe for constructive policymaking on that issue. It's not a recipe for any sort of policy making on anything that's going to involve any of the centrists that you're talking about.
But for sure, we're not going to have a terrific wall with a beautiful door for the good ones to come back any more than the dinosaurs are coming back to life. Right? It's not happening. It's not happening, right? I mean, it's fantastical imaginary stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we just we just made a decision here in this country. We're in the process of making a decision here that a lot of people thought was totally impossible.
Well, I'll take the
guy at his word.
I'm taking the Faulknerian position, which we will not only endure, we will prevail. And I just accept Faulknerian position, which we will not only endure, we will prevail. And I just accept that view. That's how I survive. We will make it. We will make it even with Trump if it comes to that.
I take the guy at his word.